political parties continue to send mixed reactions to the president's review of the country's state of disaster. Others have welcomed the lifting of restrictions on certain sectors of the economy, whilst others felt that his action is too little too late.
While the ACDP welcomes the easing of restrictions, particularly on the economy, we are nevertheless surprised that curfew is still on, and the president has announced that the restaurants will be allowed to operate until 10 p.m. when curfew starts. The question is, how will the workers get home when it is curfew? They will be exposed, obviously, to harassment by the police, who will not expect to see anybody in the streets after 10 p.m. So the president, we believe, must correct this point and must also bring clarity so that our workers, our people are not harassed by the police unnecessarily. We are disappointed again as the ACDP that even though the president spoke about an economic stimulus, he did not say anything about it. So we don't know how the president and government are planning to put the economy on the right side to ensure that the economy grows, because we know that we have already lost 3 million jobs. And many of the people who lost their jobs are also losing houses, they are losing cars, because they are failing in their financial obligations to the banks. The ACDP is also concerned that the president did not say much about corruption. People in South Africa are tired, they are sick, they are angry, they are saying enough is enough about corruption and looting in this country, that the president does not seem to do much about it. I was surprised to hear the president say, we are acting tough on corruption, on those who have stolen contracts that have to do with PPEs. Now, we want to see what the president has done, because he said we are doing something. But the question is, what is he doing? People want to see. They have heard a lot of contradictions, heard a lot of things that are not true, but we now want to see what is government doing about this corruption that we believe is out of hand. Well, maybe something positive. We are grateful that interprovincial travel is now allowed. Families are allowed to meet once again, because many families obviously were missing each other. And the most sad part of the whole thing is that even families who lost their loved ones were not allowed to go and pay their last respects. So the ACDP believes that there's still much to be done in this country, and the president is the one who holds the key. Let him answer and tell us how the economy is going to grow.
Economic freedom fighters maintains that there is no legitimate positive signs of a decrease in infections in South Africa. Data has been manipulated to enable this move to level 2 of the lockdown. There is no genuine scientific proof that regulations could be eased at this time. This will lead to the loss of lives. We therefore call once again, as the EFF, for a review of data proving that South Africa as a country, we have passed the peak of infections. This will be able to save the lives of the people of this country. Is South Africa ready? Is our public health care system ready to once again deal with all the trauma cases that will be brought about by the easing of the selling of alcohol in this country?